You know, there's the old saying, it's always something. I got rid of my fat tire bike, which I really liked, but I didn't like the seat. The seat was a torture thing. So I picked up this recumbent, which means the seat. That refers to the seat, not the bike. The bike is actually a tadpole. So it's got the wheels up front, which is the way you build trikes correctly. So it's built around steering and handling. It's got a real low center of gravity, and it rides pretty good, and it corners like crazy. This one is direct steer, so the handlebars, I guess, are connected directly to the spindles. And I did put oversized tires on it. These are 225s. Originally it came with 150s. They're a 20-inch wheel. And I noticed a little wobble at high speeds. So I put a steering damper on it, which really, that was the key. Well, that fixed everything. It makes the steering much better. There's no wobble. I even got rid of any kind of bump steer there was. So that's great. It was a 24 speed. It's 21 speed now because I changed out the rear wheel. I bought this thing, it did not have electric assist, it does now. I've got a nice rechargeable headlight, which has got 3 different settings. So it's a 3-speed light. Got my phone holder here, stuck a mirror on it. So I've done quite a bit. Throttle's right here. And then it also has the shifters. I never take it out of high gear except for the front sprocket. If I'm going at slow speed, I might drop down one gear in the front. But the back, I always leave in the highest gear possible because when you take off, you give it throttle until you get moving, and then you pedal and it takes over. And normal cruising speed is typically 12 to 14 miles an hour. And on downhill or straightaways, I'll usually pedal fairly fast and then coast for half a block or a block, and then pedal some more. So it's kind of a hit and miss deal, kind of like the old hit and miss gas engines, I guess. And uphill, it's only 250 watt motor, but it's adequate. I haven't really had any encounters with trails or around town where it was excessively hard to shift or to pedal, and I've never had to shift down going up the hill so far. So good to go there. So let's take a look at, roll ahead here. I built this battery box. The battery slipped in here. I've got it in the charger right now. I've actually got 2 batteries. I've got a 10 amp hour and I just bought a 17 amp hour. So the 10 amp hour is good for 24 miles, which I found out in a 30-mile trip was not enough. So I bought a 17, which is probably been good for 35, maybe 40 miles. And I can carry the spare battery here, so I'd probably be good for 60 miles. That's about as far as I'm ever going to go, I guess. I've got a little tool kit here, and the electronics sit inside of this box here. Our bike club is the ARP Angels, AARP Angels, ARP Angels. 20-inch rear. It's got the 250 motor. And it's got 7 speeds back here. Like I said, I leave it in the highest speed possible. I did buy this bike rack, modified it to fit here. It's got a spring load deal, that's pretty nice. Got my safety cable, got a flashing light back here. I got a water bottle holder, and then the flags, which are removable. And the seat is fully adjustable. I've got it where I like it. I tend to sit a little more upright than most Tadpole bike owners, but yeah, I'm really loving it. I put on the 4th of July, I put 160 miles on it. So I do ride it pretty much every day. So that's working out really good, pretty happy. And I bought that one. Now, I bought this from a farmer out in Wisconsin, by Somerset, Wisconsin. And of course I electrified it, so I put the same kit on this one. That's a 13 amp hour battery. And the arrangement's slightly different. This one is indirect steer, which means it has handlebars, and it has two tie rods and a pivot in the middle. So it's a little different. Pretty much drives the same. Same speeds, everything. This one's a little bit older. I have this one for sale. I actually bought this with the idea my wife might like it, but I decided to sell it, and if she wants something like this next spring, then we'll look at maybe buying another one or something. So for now, I'm just going to probably sell this one. I can always buy another one. You know, I get deals that come across, and I'm going to probably buy more of these and convert them to electric and sell them. Seems to be kind of a nice hobby. I did buy this thing. It's a backwards trike. This one does fold up. And it's a nice trike and everything. My granddaughter loves it. She's 8 years old. And yeah, I took it for a drive, and it's definitely a backwards trike. It handles kind of goofy. It feels real chippy. You get used to it. I personally get used to it, but it's not like that. I mean, you jump on that trike there, and you just go. And you don't worry about tipping over. And if you throw it into a corner too fast, it's not going to do anything. And it's comfortable. I mean, I went on like I say, a 30-mile ride with this thing, and I got out of it, and it was just like getting out of a lawn chair. I didn't feel sore or anything. And I know my fat tire bike, I would be hurting pretty bad, buttock-wise. So those are the two projects I got going. And I would love to get rid of this one and have her keep that one, but we'll see what happens in spring. Maybe what I'll do is give her this one, and I'll buy myself a fat tire one. Now I've got my little camper trailer there, which I'm going to put my bike on top of it, and I'm going camping next week. I've got, I can pull that behind my motorcycle or my car. It's going to go behind the motorcycle, which is also a reverse trike or a tadpole. I took a regular bike rack and modified it, as you can see there, and that fits behind my car, and it is excellent. I use one strap to hold it down. It basically will sit there without even being tied down. It's really good. So it takes 2 seconds to load it up. The only thing I have to do is I pull the flags out, and I normally pull the battery out just to make it a little bit lighter, but that's it. I don't have to do anything. I used to put this in my car, which it'll fit. I've got a little Chevy Bolt, which is about the smallest car you can buy, and it fits in there. And that thing hangs on the back just fine. So upgrade again. So pretty happy with this whole setup. It's just working gangbusters. So I'll have to do a little video on going down the trail. Got the 2 batteries over here. This is the one I just got. I'm charging it up. And that one there is a 17 amp hour. They claim, I'm guessing it's more 13, but well, what the heck. And this is 10. And this is adequate. That's going to be better. Yeah, they tend to lie on this stuff, so I'm guessing that's a 13. And this is a 10. So between the two of them, I should be able to get in excess of 50 miles. That's all I'm ever going to need. So next week, I'm going down south camping, trout fishing, and bike riding. Plus, I got my Goldwing trike, so I'll be driving that also. So it's going to be one action-packed 3 or 4 days. So do some videos of all that stuff also.